Our current reception area, we are going to transform into more of a showcase. It's right off the main windows and the main entrance. So we wanted to showcase anything that is brand new in the industry, product, mock-ups that we've created for customers, and just have an opportunity for someone to showcase something new and exciting right as you walk into the space. After we tear down our large two-person reception station, we're going to bring it back further into this space. We don't want it to be so separated from our day-to-day work. We also want it to have a smaller footprint and be more inviting. We're going to have custom millwork around it, and we want to have more of a small boutique feeling for when people are greeted. This wall is going to showcase employee headshots and our staff as a family wall. It will also have images of our installs and anything that we think is valuable that we may post on Instagram, we'll print out and put here. This part of our showroom has always been a difficult space to put something purposeful in. It has some interesting architecture, but in the new work studio, we're going to make it a presentation, hosting, and maker space. It'll be where the customer and the salesperson and the designer can really immerse themselves for hours talking about their project. They can look for finishes, they can discuss their business needs, and we can present to them the solutions that we've come up with. The front of our showroom has always been a stagnant place where no one has sat permanently. We're going to be shifting to, instead of working with our discipline teams, we're going to work with our day-to-day project teams. Designers, operations, order entry, and sales will all sit together. So this space will be for new business and corporate teams. When we worked through our workshops with the employees, one thing that everyone brought up was that we didn't have enough private spaces. And all of our clients feel this as well. Once you bring down the private spaces for their stations, then they still need somewhere to go to have conversations and to meet. So each area will have its own individual workspace and a 4 to 6 person meeting space. We're going to accomplish that up here with privacy wall, and it'll be shown at cornice height. This room is called the bunker. We're hoping that this will be the project team's dream room. It will be an internal space only. You can reserve it to count large jobs, maybe to work on a bid, anything that would take you multiple days that you don't want to have to clean up for at 5. You can reserve the room and use it for as long as you need and be as messy as you want. This space is going to be our patio space. It's right off of the cafe, and it's another space in our showroom that's always had awkward purpose because of the geometry of the walls. It's also on raised floor, and it's right against the windows for Grandview Avenue. Our intention for this space is for hosting, is to showcase furniture that we don't often have in our space, like outdoor furniture and more lounge settings. Our cafe has always been our most successful space in the showroom. Just like your house, the kitchen is always the heart of your home. So we're not going to do too much changes in here. It's really more of an update. New lighting, new chairs, and definitely new technology so that we can present to clients in a better way. Our Learn Lab traditionally has hosted a lot of events, a lot of corporate customers, internal events, and we want to keep that intact, but we want to showcase it as an education space. We will have true education furniture in here, but we'll still host all of our corporate customers as well. But we really want any of our educators or teachers that come in to actually see how the furniture functions in a space. This part of our space will be for our education team and healthcare team. Just like in the front, they will have their own stations here. They'll be sitting with sales, order entry, operations, and design. And the 2 private spaces will be along this wall. Education and healthcare will also have 2 spaces for them to go away to for privacy, either for a small team meeting or focus work, and it'll be in steel case light scale. This space will be the terrace. It's right off of the road. It's very bright, open space, and our leadership team is going to be in this area. No one has private offices in our office, but they're still tucked back in the corner, and so it still feels a bit intimidating to walk back there, and we really want their presence to be out in the open for anyone to approach and have conversation. Off of the terrace will be the study. For what we do every day, it is very detail-oriented, and we need a lot of focus to create creativity in all of our projects. And for that, we need quiet. This space won't be a simple, please don't interrupt. It will be only our back here if you're working on a project, and there will be no interruptions for our employees to be able to give their best. This space will have a bench for our project management team and our schedulers. That way everyone can be together, and hopefully they will learn from each other by sitting together as a team. It'll also be a great opportunity as we walk customers around to talk about our process and how we handle everything from beginning to end with the operations. To help solve one of the business issues that our employees brought up to us during our workshops, we are going to add 5 new private spaces along this back wall. We will have spaces for 4 to 6 person meeting, individual meeting, more of a sofa lounge setting, and we're even going to have 2 wellness rooms. One will be to showcase healthcare furniture, and the other one will be a true respite for employees that have a headache or need to take a time out for themselves personally or make a phone call. We really want this space to be a retreat for them for any of their needs.